Let's cut to the chase. Blue Protocol Star Resonance is one of those MMOs that makes you feel like you actually stepped into an anime world that's alive. The first thing that hits you is the scale. Each channel can hold up to 500 players, and it honestly feels like a real MMORPG. Walk into a zone and it's buzzing with people running around, taking on quests, hunting mobs, or just standing around, probably wondering if they left the stove on. World bosses are even crazier, dozens of players swarming at once, chaos everywhere. It feels alive, messy, and actually kind of thrilling. Combat is where Blue Protocol Star Resonance shines. It's fully action-based, dodging, aiming, chaining combos, all of it matters. Boss fights are intense, quick, and grindable in a way that doesn't feel punishing. You're not just mashing buttons and hoping for the best. Each encounter feels rewarding, even if the combat can get a bit spammy at times. The mechanics keep you on your toes, and yeah, that moment when you dodge a huge AoE and land the perfect combo, pure satisfaction. Now, the auto combat feature exists, and honestly, it's a double-edged sword. It's convenient, sure, but it can cheapen the experience when you just want to sit back while your character wipes out mobs for you. And here's the kicker. There's no auto-gather, so you can have your character attack automatically, but you still have to run around mining rocks manually. It's weirdly inconsistent, and it makes you question some design choices. Visually, the game is a treat. The anime-inspired art style is gorgeous, and the world itself is detailed and vibrant. Movement feels smooth and fun. Double jumps, gliding, climbing, exploration is genuinely exciting. Hunting for hidden treasure chests or just wandering around to take in the scenery often makes you forget about the main quests. Blue Protocol Star Resonance really nails that look at this beautiful world feeling. But it's not all sunshine. The story and quest drag things down significantly. Cutscenes and dialogue feel boring, and while you can skip some, the main questline is unavoidable and repetitive. You'll find yourself running the classic MMO fetch quests or kill 3 of these tasks far too often. The contrast between the amazing world design and dull questing is glaring. Progression can feel more like a chore than an adventure. Crafting and life skills are a bright spot. With professions like alchemy, cooking, and geology, there's plenty to do outside combat. The systems interconnect well, which is satisfying. But then you hit the stamina walls and daily limits. Progression feels artificially capped, which turns something potentially rewarding into a waiting game. Monetization is another tricky area. Most of it falls into the pay-for-convenience category. Cosmetics, mounts, seasonal passes, and materials to speed up crafting. Core content is accessible to free players, but the sheer number of currencies, more than half a dozen, can be overwhelming. It's confusing at best and pushes players subtly towards spending if they want a smoother experience. Not exactly pay to win, but close enough to make some players raise an eyebrow. Blue Protocol Star Resonance is a live service MMO with social systems, casual collection, skill progression, dungeons, raids. The social and group content feels fully fleshed out with guilds, bonuses, and player housing. Joining a guild isn't just cosmetic. It offers real gameplay benefits like stat bonuses for group content and access to exclusive shops. The game makes solo play possible too, but if you want to raid, having friends or guildmates is a massive advantage. Class design is another area where the game really impresses. There are 8 classes at launch, with more on the way. Each has its own skill tree and set of abilities. You can't equip every single ability at once due to limited slots, which makes every choice matter. Build a shield knight for pure damage, or make them a tank. The game gives flexibility while still requiring strategy. Each class has multiple resources and mechanics that allow for deep customization, which is rare in anime MMOs. You can even switch between classes, though you'll need to grind skills and gear again. For new players, focusing on one class and catching up others later is usually the best approach. The Battle Imagine system adds another layer. These are essentially summonable abilities with unique effects and passives. There are 38 in the game, and they give more ways to customize your playstyle. But farming high-tier Imagines is painfully slow due to drop limits. Free-to-play players can craft everything eventually, but it takes patience. The gacha element exists, but it's far from mandatory. You can clear endgame content without ever touching it, which is rare for MMOs these days. Dungeons and raids are solid. Difficulty scales nicely, and mechanics require attention rather than brute force. You can't just swipe your way to victory. Even in normal raids, messing up mechanics can wipe your party. Higher difficulties introduce more complex mechanics and punishing fail states, keeping the challenge alive. Dungeon grinding is unlimited for gear, which is a relief for players who enjoy repetition without hitting a hard stamina wall. Raids have weekly limits, but that's standard fare. Cosmetics and customization are strong points as well. The character creator is robust, offering tons of hairstyles, face sculpts, and body sizes. Everything is unlockable, tradable, or available through the player market. Fashion is endgame, from creating cute outfits to crafting the most deranged look imaginable, and it actually adds to the social experience. You can express yourself without impacting gameplay, which is always a win. Limitations like stamina for crafting and gathering are minor frustrations. Important materials are capped daily, so missing a few days can slow progress. It prevents bots from flooding the market, but feels like an artificial barrier. Daily commissions are repetitive, which is an MMO staple, but it's still worth noting. Tanks are strong and healers are less demanding due to simplified targeting, which can imbalance some group content. Despite its flaws, Star Resonance excels in core gameplay. Movement is fluid, combat is responsive, and classes feel unique. The free-to-play model is generous, endgame raids are challenging, and skill expression actually matters. No essential content is locked behind a paywall, and the game is playable both on PC and mobile. Even with minor complaints about gacha, stamina, and repetitive quests, the positives far outweigh the negatives. The first time you enter a raid, explore the world, or nail a perfect combo, it's easy to feel that nostalgia, not for old systems, but for the excitement of starting a brand new adventure with friends and guildmates. It's the kind of MMO that makes you want to invest time, experiment with classes, and show off your style. Blue Protocol Star Resonance is not perfect, but it's polished, fun, and promising. If you've been waiting for a free-to-play anime MMORPG that actually respects your time and skill, this is worth checking out. The endgame content delivers, the world is beautiful, and the gameplay mechanics are genuinely engaging. It's chaotic, sometimes overwhelming, and yes, a little grindy, but in a way that feels satisfying rather than punishing. So, is it worth playing based on the demo? If MMOs, action combat, and anime worlds excite you, Star Resonance deserves a spot on your playlist. Just be ready for some repetitive quests, stamina limits, and optional gacha temptations. The journey is worth it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest gaming reviews. See you in the next one.